Hey beauties, welcome back to another quarantine tutorials. My name is Keisha Holden and I'm here to get you through your quarantine with makeup tips and tricks. Why do I look like this, you ask? Well, it's because a lot of brides have had to cancel their weddings or schedule their weddings altogether due to the effects of COVID-19. So I just wanted to take a minute to let you know my heart is with you and just to give you some ideas of how to do your makeup when you're at home. This tutorial is going to be more for my natural brides that don't like a lot of fluff and flair and they just want to keep it simple. You can still be simple and look absolutely stunning for your wedding day. I'm just going to go throughout the look and give you a couple tips and tricks as we go along. So if you like this look, stay tuned. Okay guys, we're going to start by priming and moisturizing our skin. This is the Vitamin E Face Base from Bobbi Brown. This one has a lot of great minerals and vitamins that are really healthy for your skin. So you can use it underneath makeup, you can use it without makeup, it's totally up to you. But as far as preparing for your wedding at home and doing your own makeup, this is a great way to boost your moisture levels and also to give you a great base for your makeup. And when we talk about skincare, we're at home, we're stressed out, we're stress eating. So this is a great way to keep up with your skincare routine, along with drinking lots of water and making sure that you stay hydrated and you don't slack on your skincare routine. You don't want to come out of the quarantine with unwanted blemishes that you could have prevented. So drink lots of water, hydrate, don't slack on your skincare routine. It's very important. And then so as far as eye care is concerned, this is an eye balm from Kapari. You've seen me use it before. And I just want to put that underneath my eyes because it's going to give me, it's almost like a base for my concealer. That's actually what I use it for. Next up, because you're going to be taking a lot of pictures, regardless if it's, you know, a professional photographer or with your smartphone, you still want to make sure that you're color correcting, okay? So I'm gonna use my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is the orange one. I'm just gonna do a little around the mouth. The look we're going for is very simple, but simplicity doesn't mean that you have to skip steps. You know what I mean? You definitely will be taking a lot of pictures, so you want your best face forward. You don't want to look back on your pictures and see like a phantom stash unless you can wax yourself at home. You don't want to have the shadows all over your face when you have your pictures back from your virtual wedding. And then go ahead and blend that out. And as you can see, I'm going in like circular motions. I'm doing like a buffing motion because I want it to look like skin as much as possible. And all of these products you can either, if you don't already have it in your arsenal, you can order it online, or you can go right to your local drugstore like the CVS, Walgreens, you know. Target is still open, I believe, so you can get it from Target as well. But all of these products are easily accessible. One color, it's all nicely blended. I'm gonna go in with my setting powder from Beauty Bakery, and I'm just gonna set that around my mouth. One, because I want my skin to look flawless and I want my foundation to look just incredible. But two, I want it to last long. And so this gives me an extra bit of color underneath, and it helps my makeup to last a bit longer. And basically wherever you put that orange, that's where you want to put that setting powder. If your blemishes aren't on a blue purple base, you don't have to use like a more orange or more red color corrector. If your blemishes are more red, you want to use green, you want to use yellows, and that'll help neutralize your skin. So go by your skin. I'm just using my palette, what I have, but go by what your skin needs. Il Maquillage. I love the way it looks in pictures. It's not heavy and it's not cakey, and I can build on the coverage. So I'm gonna start off with 2 pumps because using it in the past, I know that 2 pumps is pretty much all that I need. And so I'm gonna spray my face with my Coconut 3-in-1 primer. That one's by Wet n Wild. And then blend. And make sure that you're getting your neck. You don't want any lines of demarcation anywhere. You don't want to see where your makeup ends and your neck begins. Next, set your foundation. I'm going to use my YSL All Hours. And I'm definitely going to concentrate it more into my problem areas where I get oily the most. Next, I'm going to do my concealer. So I'm going to go pretty light with it because this is more of a natural look. So I'm just going to concentrate where I have the darkest area. I'm not even going to go all the way across my face because this is going to blend and spread out. So you don't need so much concealer. As you're washing it, go step by step with me so that way it get you more comfortable to do your own makeup while you're at home. Make sure you blend. Again, I'm using a buffing motion because I want my look to be flawless. So you definitely want to make sure that you get the right color, just 1 or 2 shades lighter than your own complexion. And this one, again, it's from e.l.f. and I got it from CVS, right up the street from me. See how pretty that is? And I didn't have to put gobs of concealer on. It covered what I needed it to cover, and I still have dimension in my skin without a ton of product. Keep it simple. Simple is best, especially when you're doing more of a natural look. I want to go ahead and set that. I'm using my Fenty powder. This powder here you can order directly from Fenty itself, or you can get it ordered and shipped to you through Sephora. Now you can use whatever setting powder you want for under the eye. What I will suggest, don't bake it because you will be taking pictures, and a lot of these setting powders give you a lot of flashback. So definitely order the right color. I ordered honey because it's the closest to my concealer color. It just gives me the right amount of brightness. And as you notice, I'm going right under where I placed the concealer. And I'm making sure that it's sinking right into my skin. Because what I don't want is to take a picture and it flashes back. I've had that happen, and some of these powders will clock. You will be clocked, honey. You never know, somebody's taking a picture and there's flash. And once you see the pictures again, it's your back and it's just like brightness, and it's all powder and it's all coming at you like this. And it's like such beautiful makeup, but then a powder in there just ruins everything. So definitely pick the right color. If you're around my complexion, the color I'm using from Fenty is honey. So stay around that warm golden powder look. Don't go white, especially if you're chocolate. Trying to warn you. Now that I have that on, I'm going to add my bronzer to serve as my contour and warming up my face. And so I'm gonna do my eyebrows next. And I'm using my waterproof eyebrow primer from NYX. It looks like that. Just rub it right in. Before I move forward, I wait about 30 seconds so it basically dries down. And then I'll take my brow pencil, this one is NYX, and it's the micro brow pencil. And you can brush the product in, and then you can go ahead and start marking out your eyebrow. And someone asked if using stencils are okay for your brows. Stencils are okay. The only issue that I have with that is not every face is the same. So if you're buying a stencil packet, you may have 3 or 4 stencils that you won't use, and that's a waste of money. The best way that you can get the best shape from your eyebrow, line it up with your nose, and this is where the beginning of your brow should be. Keeping the tip at your nose. This is where, and you could use your pupil as a guide as well. So this is where your arch should be, keeping that at your nose. This is where the end of your brow should be. So once you have the outline, then go back in and fill in with light hand strokes. You want it to look like hair. And then make sure you brush it in. You don't want the product sitting on top of your brow. You want it all to blend together. And the other thing is, keep in mind that your brows are sisters, not twins. So this brow should not look exactly like this brow. It should be asymmetrical, but they shouldn't be twins. Okay, now that my brows are done, I'm gonna use my bronzer again. And I just like to finish my brow with a little bronzer right at the front. And it's gonna give me a more natural contour as well. And then from there, I'm gonna put on my eye primer. This one is called Rubenesque. It's a paint pot from MAC. And again, this paint pot, I would recommend this paint pot for everything. If you don't have a paint pot from MAC, please, please, please do yourself a favor, get one. You can order it from MAC directly, or you can order it from Ulta. They carry MAC as well. So I am so excited that I have this new palette. It's the Selena collection from MAC. As you can see, it's the iconic bustier on the front. This one is called Me Siento Muy Excited. It's packed with 8 very beautiful colors, a few mattes and a few shimmers. And I felt like this was gonna be a really great way for us to get our natural look without going overboard and going crazy. You could do so many things with this palette. So let's jump right in. I'm gonna start with this color here, which is more like a neutral brown color. And this is gonna go in my crease. And again, we're going for a natural look, so I'm not using a whole bunch of color. Another rule of thumb, I'm looking down at my face through a mirror on this palette. And I'm getting a really good shape for my crease. So everything is like being outlined in the most natural way. That's exactly what I want. Another trick, if you're using products that are pretty pigmented, a lot of times you're gonna get fallout and it's gonna fall right here on your skin. Instead of baking and putting a ton of powder underneath the eye, which we talked about flashback already, lean forward and look down so that way and I'm sorry for giving my forehead, lean forward and look down into the mirror so that way the fallout can fall back toward the mirror and not on your face. Try it, trust me, it works. I'm gonna go in with this color here. It's a really beautiful pink and gold color, so that's gonna go all over my lid right underneath that first eyeshadow. And I'm packing it on because I definitely want the vibrancy of that color. And then make sure you blend. Just like that. I'm gonna go in with my MAC 217 brush and I'm gonna go and darken my lash line with this dark brown color here. So I'm gonna lighten that up just a little bit and use this light brown color over top of it. And next I'm going to take my jumbo eye pencil from NYX in the color Yogurt, add this to my waterline. And that just creates a bigger eye. It just makes everything seem large. I already have big eyes. I don't need any help, but I like using this color. Once that's done, go ahead and add your mascara. I'm just gonna use the Falsies Lash Lift from Maybelline. And I'm going to the base of my lashes and I'm gonna wiggle out. That's creating the effect of fuller, more volume lashes. And then I'm gonna do the lower lash line as well. And if you're not a Falsies eyelash wearer, go ahead and add another coat just to give you the illusion of huge lashes. I'm a lash freak, so the bigger the lashes, the better for me. But not everybody is like that. So go ahead and just add whatever you want. This is your look, this is your big day. Visualize how you want to look and then adjust this tutorial to your liking. And now blush. I'm gonna take this one by MAC and it's called Gleeful. Really beautiful mineralized blush. I just want something soft and pink that'll show up on my chocolate skin. Normally I do my lashes off camera, but I wanted to at least show you how to get one lash on so you can try it for yourself. I normally start off with the lash here. These are Natalie lashes from Key Cosmetics. And as you can see, it starts short here and goes like a flare on the end. Because we're going for a more natural look, I wanted something soft and pretty. Put the lash glue right on the band, not on the lash itself, but just the band. Make sure you get only the band. And the lash glue that I like to use is Duo, and this one is the waterproof. So look for the pink if you want something waterproof. It doesn't leave like a white cast on your eye once it dries. I prefer that one, that's just me. It's amazing. You let that dry for about 30 seconds. I just wait until it goes from that light gray to a darker gray. One way you can do it if you're using tweezers, look down and apply your lashes. Obviously, I use my hand, so if I'm doing that, my hand is gonna be in the way. I can't see my lashes. If you're like me and you don't use tweezers, use your hand while the glue is still a little wet. Create like an arch, so you're curling the lashes back and forth. And you're just kind of adjusting them so they lay on your eye properly. And then from the outer corner, once you place the outer corner, go right into the inner corner. But you want to pull it so that way it lays into your lash line super, super easy. And so there is a tiny, tiny, tiny little space between your lashes and your eyelid. That's where you want to get that lash. So that's gonna make it seamless, so it's not sitting on your lid and it's not sitting in your lashes. That's crazy, because once it dries and you try to pull it off, lash is gone. So I've been doing it for years, so I already know like exactly where to put it, but find that little space between your lash and your lid. Put it right in there. Don't go above, don't go below. We have a lash, yay. Okay, let's do some lips. So for my lip liner, I'm gonna use my Chestnut lip liner from MAC. Again, order it online from mac.com or go to Ulta. So the next color I'm gonna use, this one is called Taipei Orchid from the Body Shop. It's a matte liquid lip. And on top of that, I'm gonna put my NYX Butter Gloss. This one is in the color Tiramisu, and I'm gonna put that right over it. And that's it, guys, that's the look. So what did we learn today? First, definitely keep up with your skincare routine. Make sure that you're hydrated, and that includes drinking lots of water and keeping your skin moisturized. Get lots of sleep if you can, and make sure you take care of your under eye area. 2, simple is best. Last but not least, make sure that you don't try these looks the day of your wedding. You're already gonna be nervous, so just take a week or 2 out and practice. Practice makes perfect. You wanna look back on your pictures and be happy and not have regrets. So I hope that you enjoyed today's tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. All of the links that you need are down below in the description box. And there's also a link on my bio if you're watching this tutorial on Instagram. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, get the book. I am the author of Beauty Basics 101, The Beginner's Guide of Skincare and Makeup. You can find this book on Amazon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.